Karen Bass, she's had quite the year. It's been a rough year. 2025, she had wildfires, she had the protests, and then she got this interview with ABC, which I think she thought was going to be some sort of softball interview. And then when it wasn't, everything sort of unraveled for her, and she said the quiet part out loud, so let's take a look.
When you look at the raids and the deportations, just tell me who you think should be deported. Is it just people who've been convicted of crimes? You have, almost 1 million undocumented workers in Los Angeles. What should happen to those people?
So let me just say that because we are a city of immigrants, we have entire sectors of our economy that are dependent on immigrant labor. We have to get the fire areas rebuilt. We're not going to get our city rebuilt without immigrant labor. And it's not just the deportation. It's the fear that sets in when raids occur, when people are snatched off the street. And I know you are aware that even people who are here legally, even people who are U.S. citizens have been detained. Immigrants who had their papers and were showing up for their annual immigration appointment were detained when they showed up doing exactly what they were supposed to be doing.
So they should not be deported?
I don't think
they
so.
should stay.
Well, this is what
1 million undocumented.
No, let me just tell you what I.
Martha asking the hardball questions here at point blank. Karen Bass, do you think the 1 million undocumented immigrants here, undocumented citizens, should be allowed to stay in LA? Because that's her argument, is that, the economy will fall apart in Los Angeles if we keep these deportations. We won't be able to rebuild the Palisades. You won't be able to rebuild the Palisades mostly because the city of LA is dragging their feet when it's coming to permitting because, there's only been like a dozen or so. Out of 96 or something, there's only been a dozen permits even issued in Los Angeles. It was not a softball interview. She basically said, look, do you believe that 1 million undocumented citizens or illegal aliens in the Los Angeles area should stay here? And she pressed her on it. Do you think, hundreds of thousands are pouring across the border during Joe Biden? Did you have a problem with that? And she put her into a little box. She basically made Karen Bass admit, I love open borders and illegal immigration. That's what she basically admitted in that entire interview, is that we want these people to come here. We want people to make the trek to come here. We want open borders. I had no problem with Joe Biden opening the border and letting them flood across. I had no problem with that. That is what she's basically saying, and Martha got her to admit that on camera right there in that interview. She could not defend it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that Karen Bass really said the quiet part out loud and really just let everybody know her real agenda when it comes to illegal immigration in Los Angeles?